back to the studio. I'm continuing with the main 6 Demise collection, and up next is Applejack. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have much to say about this one. It's called Pitchforked. It's because Applejack has been impaled with pitchforks. No, she was not murdered. This is still an accident. I just didn't know what to do with Applejack, if I'm being completely honest. My original idea was to have her ripped apart by timberwolves, but I couldn't really draw the timberwolves. It's just not in my skill set right now. Not to the point where they still look like they're made of wood. I just can't seem to get that look down, so I went with something else. It's kind of random, but at least accidentally getting hurt with farm equipment makes sense for Applejack's character. I'm sorry, I just don't really like Applejack all that much. There's just not a lot to her character, and that's unfortunate, but I know that with 6 protagonists, it's gonna be hard to keep them all interesting. It just feels like they didn't really try to make her interesting. They just went with the first draft or so, and that was that. Here's Applejack. She just has the least amount of character in the show, but I don't want to get into that right now. I would rather save that for another video. So the overall composition for this piece, it wasn't really inspired by anything specific. I just picked a sharp farm tool and paled her with it. I didn't care about what I was doing. I really liked shading and working on this piece while I was making it, but I do have to be sincere and say that I didn't really care too much about her death specifically once I figured out that the Timberwolves were just too complicated. But at least, I still tried to at least make the concept somewhat interesting visually. It's still a gruesome way to go, that's for sure. So what's happening is that she was going to use the pitchforks to move the hay around in the barn to reorganize it and clean it up, and they fell on her because the shelf was rickety. I forgot to draw the shelf in the background, so my bad. It's taking place at dawn, which is why the shadows are once again very intense. It's a low light because the sun is just barely starting to come up, and it's just starting to peek over the mountain near the barn. So there's just a good stream of light coming mostly from the right window, which is where the direct light source is. In the Twilight video, I had said that Twilight's piece was probably the least thought-provoking, and I want to retcon that and give that to the Applejack piece instead, because at least zombification is just more interesting. I didn't know what to do with Applejack, and I didn't feel like asking anybody. It felt like it should be easy to do something with Applejack and related to her character, but there's so little character to actually work with. I'm at least happy with the shading, I guess. There's a little bit more light than just a glow this time, but it's still dark enough inside the barn to cause such intense shadows like that. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna end it here. I really don't have anything else to say about this one. If you like this content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. I would really love to surpass that milestone. Please click the notification bell to be notified when I upload more content. I will be continuing this series. Please share this video with as many people as you think would enjoy this kind of content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.